Hi traders, welcome to my live trade video here. Okay, what you're seeing is the first trade of the day. I've entered a low option on the Euro US dollar base on strategy, one of the strategy that I teach in the course. Okay, so as I entered the price, actually went down. Okay, but the trade is a 5-minute option, so still 4 minutes plus to go. Just have to be patient with me and wait a while, and we shall see what is the outcome. Okay. So in binary option, right, anything can happen. When you see this green color zone, don't be happy. Like I always say, in the red color zone, don't be sad, don't feel pressurized, because once you enter trade, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, that's this thing that you need to know. When you enter trade, there's nothing you can do about the trade anymore. Okay, the fate is so-called fixed. That's why what we can do as a trader is the pre-trade analysis. We must do it as perfect as possible. And when we execute the trade, we do it as perfect as possible. Okay, these are two things that we traders can do. Okay, once we enter a trade, there's nothing else you can do about it. Okay, so just relax. Okay, the problem with most people is that you guys, right, when you do the pre-trade analysis or when executing trade, I just don't really feel anything. Just want to enter a trade, and once you enter a trade, you start to get panic. And that's a direct opposite. Okay, you should panic, not so panic. You should have more so-called passion, okay, energy when you're entering a trade or executing a trade. Once you enter it, you should feel very relaxed because the outcome is no longer in your hand. Okay, just relax and wait for the trade to move, and we shall see what's the outcome. Okay, if the trade is a losing trade, we'll enter a recoup losses technique. Okay, if it's not, then take the profit and wait for another trading opportunity. Okay, that's how this binary option trading works. Okay, so the price has went down just now. You see, it's a green zone. Suddenly now it moved up. Just now it was about 4 pips below. Now it moved up 4 pips above. So the movement is 8 pips. So it can be very volatile. So anything can happen until the very final second. That's why I say that for trading, you just have to relax. Okay, you can just enter a trade and walk away. Then you just time yourself about left in a 1 minute, come back just in case you need the recoup losses technique. Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay, as a trader. So there's 2 minutes plus to go, so just be patient with me and wait a while. When the price has went up about 2 pips higher than where we entered just now. Okay, if this trade is not going to work, I'm going to enter recoup losses technique. So again, we have to be, if we're in the red zone, right, when there's left another 1 minute, okay, you have to get ready. Okay, so get yourself ready to enter the recoup losses technique. And do note that this recoup losses technique only enter once. If the next trade is still a losing trade, you will not go for it again. Okay, you guys have to be to understand this, very important. Okay. Okay, we still have 1 minute 45 seconds. Okay, 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay, the price started to hover around there. Okay, 1.1257 plus, keep hovering around there, which is about 3 pips higher than where we enter. And we have only about a minute left to go, but just relax and just get ready for the recoup losses technique. Okay. You have to be very careful about this color. If it turns green, you'll not enter this trade. That's why it's very important that you're alert. Okay, take a look at it. Okay, still have 47 seconds to go. Okay, 36 seconds. Get ready if it's not going to work in our favor. It looks like it's not going to make it. Okay, but get ready to enter recoup losses technique. Okay. So now just hang on. Okay, hang on and wait. Okay, pardon me for this long video because I actually tried to record as many trades as possible for you guys. I do not cherry pick any trade. Okay, what you're seeing is exactly the first 2 trades that I've entered. Okay, that's why if it's a losing trade, then the whole video turns very long because I've entered a second trade. Okay, and the video will become very long video. Okay, but just pardon me and wait for a while. So currently, right, the price is less than a pip. Okay, it's exactly 1 pip. Okay, it goes 2 pip already. Below where we enter, we still have 2 minutes plus to go. Okay, so be patient with me. Because I do not want to pause this video to leave any interval. I just want this live trade to run all the way so that you guys know that I'm showing a live trade. Okay, so just hold on a while. Okay, so alright, if this trade is going to work, as you can see here, enter $1,000. If it works, so I will make a $730 profit, and minus this $500, I still make $230. Okay, that's why I call this a recoup losses. We recoup back the losses and make some profits in this process. But this technique only works with high winning percentage strategy. But do not apply this to any strategy that you learn, okay, yourself, or you formulate yourself. If it does not have a high winning percentage, okay, you will get your whole account wiped out very fast. You only use this technique when you have a very confident and a high good quality and high performing strategy. Okay, if not, you are not going to do it. Okay, still have 1 minute to go. The price is only 2 pips below where we enter. But for this trade, right, since its entry is almost all, yeah, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, move down almost all the way to giving us the profit. Okay, the price is currently 2 pips below where we enter. Now going 3 pips. Okay, 40 seconds. So pretty positive, but again, anything can happen. I say in binary option, so just relax and wait for trade. You're not going to enter recoup losses 10 if this is the losing one, so that's it. Okay. Wait, 21 seconds to go. Okay, the price just went up. Nice, 2 pips below where we enter. 6 seconds. Okay, yes, okay. So I made a profit despite one losing trade and one winning trade. I still made a profit. Okay, that's how the recoup losses technique works. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys again.